Hi everybody, I'm back, and today I'm going to show you all how to make a baked chicken dinner, and I'm also going to show you how to clean the chicken as well. So when you go to clean your chicken, I'm using chicken leg quarters today with the skin on. Before you start to clean your chicken, the first thing that you want to do is you need to make sure that your sink is impeccably clean. So I've cleaned my sink very thoroughly before I put my chicken in. Make sure your hands are impeccably clean. So what you want to do when you're looking at your chicken, you can look at the chicken here and you can see all of this fat here. See that light fat? We want to get all of that out of there because we don't want to have to digest that. Okay, and you can see this here as well. You take all that out, and all you have to do to take that out is you just run your finger right across the bottom of it, and hey, pull it out. No big deal. There's nothing nasty about cleaning the meat. You have to clean it in order for it to be tasty and nice and clean, okay? See this? You're going to see some clear stuff underneath the skin as well, just like this. Just pull it out, okay? Nothing hard about cleaning chicken. So you want to have a knife with you, okay? As well, and you can do it this way, all right? As well as kitchen shears. So what I'm doing right here is I'm pulling that fat off. Anything that looks this color, that bright yellow color, or that whitish color that's going through the meat, you want to pull all of that off because that's all unwanted fat, okay? See that? And it comes off so simply, okay? All right, so then this part where we have all this extra skin, pull that off because we don't need that either. So you're just going to go in and cut it. Hold on, guys. See all that extra skin right here? We just cut it off. See this? So simple. It doesn't take long at all. Make sure when you're washing your chicken, you never use warm or hot water. You always want to use cold water, okay? Because you don't want to heat the chicken up while you're, while you're cleaning it. All right, when I'm cleaning chicken, I like to use vinegar. I like to use lime or lemon, okay, and salt. If I don't have lime or lemon, I'll just use salt and vinegar and cold water. Okay, see how I'm cutting that fat out of there? And then I'll show you just how nice and clean it becomes after we get all this fat off and the unwanted extra skin. Okay? Just like this. All right, so what I'm going to do is I like to cut all of the fat and get all the unwanted skin off. And then we'll give it a nice wash. Okay? See this? Just like this. You keep trimming until you're satisfied with just how clean it is. Okay? The kitchen shears, they work awesome. Okay? Make sure you invest in some kitchen shears because that's going to help you to get this chicken nice and clean. See that? That's what you're wanting. You don't have a lot of fat, and all you're left with is this nice, beautiful skin. If you see any feathers, just go ahead, cut them off. If you don't want to cut them off, you can do like my father did. My father would take a lighter, and he would just burn the feathers off. Okay, see, we have one nice, beautiful, clean piece of chicken. See that? See a little bit of extra fat in there? Just go right in there, pull it off. Okay? Just like so. See that there? This is what it should look like. Okay? So, what I want to do, you want to have some type of bag next to you. Okay? Which will be my Kroger bag here. And I'm just going to set it up here. And what that Kroger bag will do is hold the unwanted pieces, the fat and the skin, okay? So that it doesn't have to sit with our chicken. All right? Now, let me show you. I'll clean the other pieces of chicken off camera, but I want to show you how I like to wash my chicken now. All right, get you some cold water, and you turn that cold water on, and I want you to give every piece of chicken a beautiful, nice massage. Okay? And what you're doing when you're massaging it is you're getting all that gook, all the unwanted particles off. Okay? You're washing away all that nastiness. Okay? So that's how I like to wash my chicken. Let me show you how I like to do with the salt, vinegar, and the lime. If you don't have lime, you can use lemon. Here's what I like to do. You grab your lemon and you give it a nice squeeze. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab the piece that we've already cleaned, and you take your lemon and you just squeeze that beautiful juice all over it, just like so, and you're going to rub it. Okay, and you rub it good. Now this lemon will give it flavor, and that acid in it will also get it nice and clean. Okay, just like this. You're going to do the outside as well. Okay, just like that. You're going to do each piece individually. Squeeze that lemon or lime on there. All right, just like this. Beautiful. Okay, then the next thing is you're going to want to grab, let me see if I can, okay, I have my sea salt. You're going to want to put sea salt on your chicken. Sea salt serves as an abrasive, okay, and it'll help you to, it'll serve as a scrubbing agent, okay. Put you some sea salt on there, and don't worry about the amount you put on because we're going to rinse it off. Okay, so that has sea salt all over it. You pour you some vinegar. I have apple cider vinegar. You're just going to massage as well. The same thing. Give it a nice massage, and we're going to let that salt and that vinegar soak on there for around about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll give it a nice rinse. Okay, now we're going to start the cleaning process of the others as well. I'll clean these ones off camera, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how to season them and get these in the oven so you can make some of the best baked chicken that you've ever had. Be back, everyone. Okay, everybody, I've cleaned all of our chicken. So the next thing that you're going to want to make sure you do for sure is clean your sink out as soon as you're done cleaning your poultry, okay? Because the last thing that you want to do is transfer bacteria anywhere else, okay? So I've cleaned my sink out, and I've used some bleach as well. Okay, everybody, let me show you what ingredients you will need. Today I'm going to put the bone-sucking sauce on my chicken, okay? If you can't find this, don't worry about it, okay? I found this at my meat market that I like to use here, but if you don't have this, it's just fine. Okay, you're going to need some sea salt, and you all that know me, you know I love Maggi Pollo. We're going to put some Maggi Pollo on there, excuse me, and we're going to put some garlic paste as well as some ginger paste on the chicken. We're going to use some turmeric, as well as garlic powder and ground sage. I have some chicken seasoning, some allspice, black pepper, and paprika. Okay? And those of you that know me, you know I can't make anything without my famous parsley. As well as we're going to use some sazon. Now this might sound like a lot of ingredients, which it is. But if you want some nice tasty chicken, take some time to season it up nice and beautifully, okay? And over here I have some olive oil that we're going to coat our chicken with. Over here on the stove I have my pan that I'm going to cook my chicken in, and you can see that I've cut up some red bell pepper, some white onion, and green bell pepper as well, okay? Because when I'm baking my chicken, I like to set my chicken on top of some type of vegetable to give it some nice flavor, okay? And I feel like green peppers and onions, or bell peppers and onions, they give off a beautiful flavor in the oven. Okay, so now first thing that we're going to want to do, this is our chicken, and I have the chicken all nice and cleaned, and it's upside down. The first thing that we're going to want to do is go in, make sure your hands are impeccably clean. You take some of that olive oil, okay, and you just rub it on there just like so. Don't be afraid to touch this, okay? It's nothing nasty, it's not slimy or anything like that. All right, get you some olive oil on there, and I want you to rub that olive oil on each side of the chicken. And what this oil will do, it doesn't have to be olive oil. It can be vegetable oil as well. Any type of oil that you like to use, even if it's coconut oil. Just get you some on there, and that will help for your skin to get nice and golden brown. All right, so we're going to turn it back on the underneath side, on the bottom side, and season that part first. And we'll season the top side second because we want that top side of the spices not to rub off. Okay? Now what this oil will also allow is it will help your chicken to stay nice and juicy, and also it will help for your seasonings to adhere to your chicken. Okay, so then let me wash my hands, because anytime you're touching raw meats, you don't want to transfer bacteria. So you wash your hands before you go in touching your spices. Okay, so we're going to go in with the bone-sucking sauce. Okay. Oh yeah, get on there just like that, baby. And I'm only going to use the bone-sucking sauce on one side, okay? We're going to use some sea salt, and I'm going to use just a little bit, okay? Not a lot, guys. All right? And I'm just going to use the sea salt on one side as well. Beautiful. I'm going to put some Maggi pollo. Oh, yeah. Woo-wee. I'm getting excited. It's been a while since I've had baked chicken, and I'm in the mood for baked chicken, right? Sometimes you just get a taste for things. And I have a taste for baked chicken today. Oh yeah. You can take this fork or the spoon, okay? And just spread it around if you have to. Okay? There you go. Oh yeah, baby. All right. And then we'll put the garlic paste and the ginger paste on last, because we're going to rub it in. Take you some turmeric. Put you some turmeric on. Okay? Beautiful. That turmeric's going to give it a beautiful color and a nice taste as well. Oh yeah. Put you some garlic powder in there. Boy, oh boy, this smells good already. You hear me? Woo! Absolutely it does. We're going to put some ground sage on. If you don't have ground sage, you can use poultry seasoning, okay? If you don't have poultry seasoning, use ground sage. I'm using the sage today because I don't have the poultry seasoning, okay? I'm going to use just a tad bit of the chicken seasoning. And when I say a tad bit, you're barely going to see just a little sprinkle going on, okay? That's all you need. I'm not going to season the other side with the chicken seasoning or the sea salt. You're going to put some allspice on there. Those of you that have never used allspice before, start off using a little bit to make sure that you like the taste of allspice. I love the taste of allspice on chicken. We're going to put some black pepper in. Oh yeah, baby. Whoo-wee, this looks good. Get on there. I want those seasonings to soak deep down in there. Oh yeah. And put you some paprika. Put you some paprika on there. Just like this, okay? We're going to put some Sazon on. If you can't find Sazon, it's okay. If you can't find it in your ethnic store, or you can't find it at Kroger's or Walmart, or, you know, your neighborhood store that you shop at, it's okay. Okay? You don't have to have it. But if you can find it, I highly suggest using it because it is awesome. Do you hear me? Woo, it's awesome. And I'm going to use 1 pack on the bottom side and 1 pack on the top. Okay, so then we're going to turn our chicken over just like so. Oh yeah. And remember, we've already oiled this chicken all over, so those spices are going to stay on there. All right, just like this. Turn every piece over. Aren't they nice and beautifully cleaned? And here's the thing, it doesn't take any time to clean that chicken. Like I said, make sure you have kitchen shears and some type of knife, and you can clean it very easily and quickly. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the same spices. We're not going to use sea salt. We're not going to use chicken seasoning on the top. Okay, put you some Sazon on there once again. Oh yeah, baby. Get right on there just like this. Hoo-wee. And on the side, I'm going to make some chicken flavored rice-a-roni, and we're going to have some green beans, just canned green beans, okay? And that's going to be our dinner, and then I'll do another video tonight for you all, which is a highly requested video that everyone's been asking me to make. And so I'm not sure what time these videos will post. You all that know me, you know they post kind of late. But if it's too late for you, you'll see it first thing in the morning when you all wake up. Okay, get you some black pepper on there just like so. And on the top part, we're going to put the parsley because the parsley makes it nice and beautiful. It doesn't give it a flavor. Honestly, it doesn't. But it makes it nice and beautiful. And I love the color that it gives. Let me fix my camera, guys. There we go. Uh-oh. Put a little too much on, guys. There we go. Now we're talking. Isn't this beautiful? And the flavor from that lemon, guys, the flavor from the lemon even shines through. When you use the lemon or the lime to wash the chicken with, that flavor comes through as well. It makes it nice and beautiful. Do you hear me? Woo, yes it does. All right, let's go in with some ground allspice. Not too much, guys, it's enough to taste it. All right, there you go, baby. Get right on there, as well as turmeric. Turmeric makes it nice and beautiful and flavorful. Okay, turn your oven on 365 degrees if you already have it. And we're not going to cover this with aluminum foil, okay? Because all that'll happen if you decide to cover this, it'll steam, and you don't want it to steam. Okay, you want the skin to get nice and crispy and golden brown, right? I'm going in with that garlic powder. No more ground sage. We've had enough at the bottom. And then I'm going to put some Maggi Pollo. Okay, be very careful because we put some on the top. You don't need too much, okay? Just enough to season, guys. All right, like I said, we're not going to go in with any sea salt. And we're not going to use any more chicken seasoning. We're going to let these seasonings soak deep down into our chicken. Okay, we're going to put just a dab of ginger. And we're going to rub it in. And a dab of the garlic. We're going to rub that in as well. And we're going to let our seasoning soak down for around about 7 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to put this in the oven on 365 degrees. Okay, so then you're going to go in with your hands just like so. And you rub that in there just like this. And you rub it all in the bottom just like so. All right, trying not to rub off your spices, but get that nice in there. Okay, what I probably should have done was rub my ginger and my garlic on first. But long as you get it on there, that's all that matters. Okay, there you go. This is going in the oven on 365 degrees. And what I'll do is I'll let you all know exactly how long it takes in the oven to cook when it's done. And what you're looking for that nice golden brown color. And during the cooking process, you're going to get some chicken broth that forms at the bottom of your pan. Take some of that chicken broth, and I want you to baste your chicken with that chicken broth that forms in the bottom of your pan. It's going to make that skin nice and crispy. Okay, let this sit for 10 minutes, and this is going in the oven after 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, one thing that I wanted to show you all was I wanted to show you all how I like to put the chicken on top of the vegetables, okay, in this manner. Just set it right on top of your vegetables. If you're a person that doesn't like bell peppers, or you're not a fan of onions, feel free to use any vegetables you would like to use. Hey, you could put this on top of potatoes. You could put this on top of carrots and celery, whatever floats your boat, okay? Here we go. And all that flavor is going to come up. See this here? That's what you're looking for. Be right back, everyone. Okay, everybody, so what I'm having with my baked chicken today, I love to have chicken flavored rice-a-roni. So we're going to do the rice-a-roni, and what I have here is some oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Okay, you want to turn that up onto a medium high, and there is a flavor packet here, as well as your rice. Go ahead and put your rice in that oil, and you want to coat the oil all over your rice. Okay, and what you're trying to achieve here is, you see the color of the rice right now? You want that rice to get nice and golden brown. Okay, so once it gets nice and golden brown, then you're going to put water in the rice. And what you'll do is you'll put 2.5 cups of cold water in your rice once it gets nice and golden brown. And at that time, then we're going to put the flavor packet in, okay, with the water and the seasoning. We're going to watch it come up to a nice boil, put the lid on and turn it on low for 20 minutes. And then it turns out perfect every time. And there's nothing better than having flavored rice on the side of your baked chicken. Do you hear me? So, let's get this nice and golden brown. Once it turns golden brown, I'll come back and I'll show you how to mix this up. Okay, everybody, meanwhile, I have some Glory green beans that I like to use. Okay, and those are seasoned green beans, but I like to give them a little bit more seasoning. We're going to go in with some Maggi Pollo. Not too much, just enough. And that's perfect. No salt because we're using the Maggi Pollo. Okay, you're going to put some garlic powder in. I have some smoked sausage that I like to put in. And I don't pre-cook the smoked sausage because I like for that the juice and the fat to come out of the smoked sausage and go down into that juice. Okay, we're going to put some cracked black pepper in. If you want to put onion in, put you some in. I have some red bell pepper left over from the chicken. I'm just going to put 2 pieces in there. All right, and that's going to let off flavor. Okay, we're going to keep this on a low heat. We're just going to let it simmer. Okay, and you know you don't have to cook it, you just have to warm it up. We're going to put a tablespoon of butter in just like so, and the green beans are done. All right, so now let's take a peek in at our beautiful rice and see if our rice is starting to get brown yet. Not quite. We'll come back when it's nice and golden brown. Okay, everyone, so you can see, let me bring it a little closer to you. You can see how our rice is starting to get nice and beautifully golden brown. I like for mine to get even darker brown. Okay, so once we achieve that color that you're looking for, this color is just fine, but I like mine to get a little deeper in color. Once you achieve the color you're looking for, you grab your, I'm going to go ahead and grab 2.5 cups of cold water, and then that's our liquid that you're going to use. Okay, this right here is 2 cups. All right, beautiful. Just a little bit longer. Go ahead on in with your 2 cups. And be careful because steam is going to happen. See that? All right, and then I'm going to grab my half a cup of cold water. We're going to put that in as well. Don't go over the water limit. If you go over, your rice won't turn out right. Give it a nice gentle stir. Make sure all your seasoning is at the bottom of the packet. Open that bad boy up. And boy, is this some flavorful seasoning right here. Put that seasoning pack in, and you don't need any other seasoning. Just give it a nice stir. Let it come up to a boil. Put the lid on. And then this cooks for 20 minutes on low. Perfect every time. And you can see our green beans over here are getting nice. They're starting to simmer. And they smell just beautiful. They're going to go perfectly alongside that baked chicken today. This is what we're having today at the Young's house, guys. Hoo-wee. Never had this before. You better make you some. Okay, everybody, you can see our rices came up to a nice boil. Now is when you put your lid on. Turn it down to low, 25 minutes. Okay, everybody, let me show you our beautiful chicken. It's not done, but this juice down in here, oh my goodness, you hear me? This juice is gonna make you wanna smack somebody, you hear me? Put that juice, take your time, put that juice all over this chicken. It's called basting. Baste your chicken with this juice, and my goodness, I cannot wait to sink my teeth down in here. Look at the spices and look just how beautiful that is. And you can see what the sazon and the turmeric, that beautiful color that it gives. We're gonna let this go a little bit longer. When it's ready, I'll come back and I'm gonna taste this and let you all know what it tastes like. Okay, everyone, our rice is done. Just beautifully. Look at this. This right here, perfect every time. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to turn this off. Take it off of the burner because you don't want to continue it to cook. Green beans are done, and all we're doing is waiting on our baked chicken to get done, everyone. Oh yeah. Okay, everybody, dinner is served. Look at this, and you see that nice char that we have on the chicken? That's what you're looking for. You don't just want it to get brown. You want it to get nice and golden brown. You want that char on there, and that's not burnt. This is all flavor. That's all flavor, guys. That almost like when you're barbecuing, you know how you get that nice charred flavor? This is what that is. Look at this. Here's our beautiful rice. Rice is done, nice and fluffy, and we have our green beans. I'm going to let the chicken rest. You have to let the chicken rest before you cut down into it. Okay, so we'll let this chicken rest for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to make a plate, and I'm going to let you all know what this tastes like. This cooked in the oven, 365 degrees for 35 minutes. And then for the rest of the time, I turned it down on 350 degrees. We cooked this for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, let's give this a try. Look at this beautiful plate. Look at this beautiful plate. Let's take the fork off of there so I can get a nice thumbnail picture. Look at that. Oh, my word. Do you hear me? Woo-wee! God bless this meal. Lord, we thank you today. We thank you for this blessing. We thank you for the food that you feed us. We thank you for the roof over our head. All of your blessings, Lord. Please forgive us for our sins and have mercy on us and help us to have mercy on others. We love you, Jesus. We believe in you. We have faith in you. And once again, we say thank you. Amen. Let's totally dig in. All right, first thing that I want, let's go in and taste our rice with the green beans. Okay, a little bit of meat on there. Taste that, guys. Let me know what you think. Oh. Oh, yeah. Man, is that good. You hear me? I'm digging right in. I'm going right for this piece right here. Woo-wee! Oh my goodness, you hear me? Just look, it's so beautiful, it's so tender. Taste that, guys. Let me know what you think. And look at all that flavor going through there. Oh, yes. Taste that. Oh, my goodness. Taste that. Oh, yeah. Woo, that's it. Oh, the flavor is amazing. Oh, my goodness. Taste one more bite, guys. And then I'm going to sit down at my dinner table, enjoy my dinner. Take this last bite, guys. If you all enjoyed this video, hey, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload one of these awesome recipes. And as always, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Good night. Taste one more bite, guys. Oh, man, is that good. Ooh, that's so good.